we are here at the Columbia Street Food Truck Festival, one of my favorite festivals, and it's put on by Downtown New West, BIA, and we're sitting here with Stephen O'Shea?
Stephen O'Shea.
Stephen O'Shea, there you go. Sorry about that. So how are you? How are you enjoying the Food Truck Festival?
I'm really enjoying myself. This year has been quite incredible. So this is, I believe, my fourth, if not fifth year working on this festival. And every year is a little bit different, but this one's been really exciting because people showed up even before the festival started. The street was already lined with people, and people were like, I'm ready to eat. And it has been nonstop. Like, there's just been people the whole time, and it's been great.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, we definitely were. Well, I've been here since like noon, you know, working out how we're going to set up and stuff. And yeah, you're right. There was people here way before people were even set up and just ready to make those lines.
I think these people are the strategy eaters. And so you come at 3:30 just before the festival starts. And you're like, I'll get my first meal. And then you eat at 5:30, 7:30, and 9:30. So you can get 4 dinners in one festival. You're like, I got my money's worth.
That's right.
That's why I came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard. I look at all these food trucks and I'm like, I want that one. I want that one. I want basically everything.
That's right.
But it's hard because, you know, you eat one and then, you know, you have to wait a couple hours because you can't eat everything all at once, right?
That's true.
Yeah, so definitely. And because it's a food truck festival, we will be eating from Taverna Greka, which I love. And I love their place because it's right on the waterfront. You get a beautiful view.
The views.
So,
that's the best part.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's definitely where I go. I mean, so we'll get to try their food. But before we do that, I kind of want to know more about you. You're part of the Arts Council,
Yeah,
correct?
you bet. So, as I said, my name is Stephen O'Shea, and I'm the Executive Director of the Arts Council of New Westminster. I've been in that role for about 4.5 years now, and to describe to people what I do, I basically run around the city as the biggest arts cheerleader in the entire city. And so it's just like,
Do you get pom-poms too?
Arts, yeah. I should have pom-poms.
You should.
Yeah, but that's pretty much my job, is to hype the arts everywhere we go. And so we recognize that our lives are busy with our daily practice of work and school and these sorts of things, but the arts is really what adds value to the culture of our community. And so
That's right.
I have the opportunity and really the pleasure to work in this community and do incredible work like this festival and all sorts of amazing things throughout New West.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, super rewarding.
Yeah, I bet. And I've noticed that for New West, arts is it's a major thing. You know, it's become quite a large, what would you call it, part of the community.
Absolutely, I would agree with that. Yeah, I think we're really passionate and very hyper-local. It's only 7 square miles in New Westminster, but we really have a strong sense of place. And in that sense of place, we have a strong identity, and I think it comes from our local artists. And we're very forward in the way we say we support local art and local artists. And it's just awesome. I mean, you know, we have a mural right over here. There's public art pieces all over this city, and we put the art at the forefront of our community. Yeah,
I definitely think that's very important. I mean, we wouldn't have all these beautiful things without artists and especially art. And it's what makes a lot. I find that there's so many people that describe art as, you know, it's a painting that goes on your wall that you don't even think about very much, but it's way more than that. You know, it's not just painting. It's not just, you know, music. There's just so many forms of art that we haven't quite gone into to explore, right?
Yeah, I agree. And it's the way people choose to experience that art, whether it's sort of events or activities, or whether it's just taking the time to pause and reflect on the artwork that they're seeing, whether it's paintings or pottery, you know, and even in with the way our Arts Council operates, we include literary arts, and so the written word, you know, to pause and consider what the meaning behind those words are, is so impactful to the daily lives of the people in our community that it's just great. That's all I can say. It's like, woo!
How many events do you participate in?
Well, actually, this Arts Council, and we're like, every Arts Council is specific to their own community, so every community has their own Arts Council.
Okay.
So this one in New Westminster, just about all of them.
All of them.
Yeah, so Music by the River, Fridays on Front, Uptown Unplugged, Lit Fest New West, Columbia Food Truck Festival.
Wow.
And throughout the year, we're trying to do all sorts of events. We also operate an art gallery up in Queen's Park.
Oh, cool.
And so we're just trying to make the arts happen in unusual and unexpected ways, and to pop up in people's lives. So they're like, whoa, where'd this art come from?
Yeah.
And that's really what we try and do every single day. So, yeah.
Do you have? I actually think I read you do have a location, correct? Here in New West.
That's the art gallery.
The art gallery.
Yeah, so that's home base.
Right.
And we exhibit local artists there, artists from Metro Vancouver, monthly exhibitions. They change every month.
Okay.
And then we do events as well, like education-based events, and hold classes in that space.
Okay.
But then we don't expect that everyone is going to come to an art gallery location to experience arts. So we try and put art where we know people are going. So whether that's in parks here on Columbia Street, or we're at the River Market with our New West Craft Artisan Fair. So yeah, we're just trying to make the art happen where people are.
Right. Yeah.
One of my favorite
wonderful.
One of my favorite things that we ever did. I consider it like the punkest thing I ever did in my 4.5 years. Is we have this program called Arts to Go, and it's arts workshops where parent participation, where kids work with a local professional artist to make an art project.
Okay.
And we do it once a month in the mall. And
What?
yeah, yeah, it happens on the first Sunday of the month, and I just love that we do it. And it's very unexpected. You're walking through a mall, and then all of a sudden, here's the Arts Council with its presence, and you have this opportunity to experience the arts right where, like, you know, you're going shopping for your groceries, but like, here's the arts, and you'd never expect it there, and that felt like a major accomplishment for us. Yeah.
Well, I'll definitely have to check that out because my daughter is huge on arts. So
Awesome.
perfect. Sorry, excuse me. How long have you been with the Arts Council?
4.5 years.
4.5 years.
Yeah.
When was but the Arts Council has been around for how long?
Oh, 52 years. Yeah, so it started in 1967. And the Arts Council is the collective voice of artists in our community. So it's not just the work that I do, but it is the work of all the artists combined. And so there are individual artists, there are arts organizations, and both formal and informal, and combined they make up the Arts Council. And so we work to represent their interests and to speak on their behalf and say that the arts are important, and to remind council, our mayor and council, and the community at large that there is a vital sort of arts, not sector, but an arts community that we have in this town. Now, I mean, as you said, people are aware of that, and we hold it very closely. So my work is really easy, but I've often told people that sometimes I grew up in Abbotsford, and so growing up out there, I always felt like I was Kevin Bacon in Footloose, and I was like, I just want to dance, and the people were like, no dancing allowed, and it's like this town I get to dance all the time.
Yeah.
Everyone's dancing. So.
Wow, that's an awesome way to put it. With here on the Food Truck Festival, what are you in charge of?
Okay, so the Arts Council of New Westminster has partnered with the Downtown Business Improvement Association for the last, again, I don't remember if it's 4 or 5 years, but it's just, I'm blanking. We produce 3 stages of music. So there is the Blackwood stage this way, and as you walk down, there's also the Mackenzie stage and then the Begbie stage.
Okay.
And so we're putting on musicians, some busking, some actual performances, some DJs. Later tonight, there's going to be some hip hop. And, you know, it's quite a long festival, and there's a lot of experiences that you're sensing and feeling as you walk along, the smells. And so the music is there as something to enjoy as you pass by. A lot of people are just walking the length of the festival. And so we really want it to be impactful. We're like, hey, this is some great music. And then you're kind of off to your next little, you know, the next few trucks. And so they're just kind of stops along the way. It's funny that we call them stages because they're just tents and they're just at street level. But it's great to have the arts in that capacity sort of mixed into this festival. And I should clarify, from our view as the Arts Council, this festival is actually, this is the arts as well. This is a culinary arts festival in our opinion. It's curated, and all this food is incredible and excellent and really well put together. And it was a no-brainer for us to be a part of it.
Oh, that's great. And they're all local artists performing, or
That's right. Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. So all the artists that we present. Now, we did do something special down on the Begbie stage this time. We partnered with a local Indigenous arts organization called Savage Society.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're actually based here in New Westminster.
Wow.
And they've been growing in capacity and doing a lot more amazing work. And so we partnered with them, and they've actually done all the programming, picked all the bands that are performing there. And so we're really excited that corner of Begbie and Columbia, it's all Indigenous artists performing on that stage today.
Oh, that's really interesting. I think that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really, really happy that we've done it, and they've been fantastic partners through it. And they produce a lot of theater, and,
Yeah.
and this is a bit of a new step for them in the music direction. But they've knocked it out of the park. It's been
Oh,
great.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm so glad everything is going super well. And because we're obviously at a food truck, we cannot not eat.
We should
so
eat.
let's eat.
Yeah, let's eat.
Here you go.
Sweet. And sorry, what are we having?
We're Taverna Greka.
I think they said
and, it is a
spinach pie?
Spinach pie.
All
Is
right.
that what it was?
It,
I think
it is,
so.
It is Taverna Greka. I actually got to order this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they were like, what would you like to eat? And I've been to Taverna Greka a lot of times. I'm a big fan, and just right up there.
Yeah, just right.
And so I looked the list over and I was like, I would really like to have the spinach pie today. And I was like, should I order some vegetables? And Elias, who I was speaking with earlier, was like, don't worry, man, spinach is a vegetable. I was like, okay,
There you go.
good.
We got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
awesome.
we definitely have to try this. So I'm just gonna.
Now it looks like it comes with tzatziki. Is that right?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think
what's in
so.
the
Actually,
container?
yeah. Let's
We
give
should
it a
open
try.
that up and we should eat that too.
Oh, I love tzatziki.
Okay,
It's so good. Okay.
after
Well,
you.
Thank you. Gonna- Let me just say this is really good. It's fantastic. They never disappoint. Well, we definitely won't eat on camera for for the rest of this.
It's scrumptious.
So thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the Food Truck Festival.